Hi, I'm Edward, and in today's video, we're going to teach you how you can get more traffic from ChatGPT for your Shopify website. Now, the amount of traffic you can get from ChatGPT is really going to vary on the product category. So first of all, let's just look at how that might vary based on the category you're in. So the honest fact is that people are using ChatGPT to investigate and research at the top of the funnel for products they probably don't know a lot about. So if you're in a high consideration category, that's something like electronics, baby products, maybe types of homeware, then you're definitely going to get a lot of traffic starting to come from LLMs like ChatGPT. But if you're in the other end of the spectrum, you're selling food and drink or apparel, it's going to be really hard to boost your traffic beyond a couple of percent. That may change over time, particularly as ChatGPT gets better at showing product images and perhaps comparing based on more aesthetic qualities. But at the moment, we're seeing that not a lot of apparel or food and drink sites are getting traffic. So if you're in that end of the category, listen along, but I think this is going to be much more relevant for you if you're in high consideration product categories. So let's take an example of an electronics brand, and this is a brand I came across last week, and I met the CMO, and they are a brand called Milo. They sell a cool mesh network walkie-talkie product, so you can talk to all your friends while you're out doing outdoor activities like skiing or mountaineering. So I've put in here a very high-level search. I'm looking for a group walkie-talkie product that will enable my friends to keep in contact while skiing in Alaska. So I've said, we're kind of, backcountry skiing, Alaska. We're going to be needing to keep in contact as a group. And immediately, it has recommended me a couple of products, which I didn't know before. But if we scroll on here, we've got the Milo Action Communicator. So this is what I was interested in. Excellent audio quality, tested in Alps ski conditions. Now you can see that it's actually not come out with the whole thing there. So let me prompt it to say a bit more. Where would I buy Milo? Well, we've got a few recommendations here. It's actually not giving me their own site, and that's because I think their own site is fairly hidden at the moment. But let's just skip to it and have a look. So this is the Milo store product details page. It's on Salesforce Commerce and definitely not well optimized. They're aware of that. But to be fair, it does have at least some good descriptions in good user language about easy group voice chat, hands-free talk, long range. These are some of the things I might search for if I was looking for a product. And it does have, if we scroll down the bottom here, really good description and specifications. That's all good. However, they have made a big problem with reviews. So two things really. First of all, there's no reviews shown, only 3 reviews here. I thought it had got nothing. We have to click show all to get a decent volume. But also, the top 2 reviews are like the worst ones at all. They're the only 1-star reviews. Most of them have got great 5-star reviews. So really what this needs is a featured reviews or a top rated reviews to be sorted by. Otherwise, we're showing the AI agents our very worst side of our product. So that's a good example of electronics brand, Milo, getting some traffic from ChatGPT, definitely some scope to get more. Let's go to the other end of the spectrum then. Let's look at apparel and 2 underwear brands. So the first one is doing really well with ChatGPT. It's a product called Lulus, and Lulus, this is their pajama set, and they've got great reviews, 43 reviews in this product, mainly 5-star. They've also just got really great natural descriptions. So sizing, a lot of detail. This is obviously the number one concern if you're buying lingerie. Is it going to fit? What's the kind of fit? What else might you wear it with? Is it stretchable? So really nice natural language stuff there. They've got a size chart here which summarizes the reviews, but whether it's true to size or comes up a bit small or a bit large. They've got some nice natural language description and a nice touch. They've even got the stats of the model, so you know whether she's roughly the same size as the person you're buying for. And then if we scroll down here, obviously great, also liked, and you may also love products, but also reviews, really nicely presented, lots of reviews on the page, easy to navigate to more pages, and again, this summary of whether they're true to fit or not. So love that. Doesn't sacrifice the product quality or their branding, but it does have lots of good descriptions about the concerns that someone's like to ask from ChatGPT. Okay, let's contrast that with Spanx, which is a very well-known product and also has great product imagery on the page, but is really let down by the metadata and the description. So if we scroll down here, first of all, you'll see immediately we're lapsing into marketing speak. So words like support level 2. Does anyone search for that? Engineered body mapping. Chic liquid stretch. Again, these are all words that would be used only by the marketing team at Spanx. No one is going to search for a product with those qualities. Okay, fine. The same to wear it with. You may also like. And decent reviews. But the problem is they're just not as easy to summarize and see the results. So I think if someone is looking for a particular type of lingerie, they're unlikely to find the Spanx product unless obviously they know the domain and brand, which is extremely strong. Okay, so let's look at one more product category. So again, sticking with apparel, this is an example why I think we're still not seeing that much traffic from these kind of searches. So this is a genuine search I put in last week to find a polo shirt similar to what I used to buy from a retailer called Bowden in the UK that they used to make 10 years ago. They've now discontinued that product line. Bold colors, excellent quality. So one of the problems here is that a lot of this is a very visual product, and immediately I'm taken into a very text-heavy description. I can't really tell from this comparison chart whether this product's going to be great for me. Now, it does then take me into some product images, pull from the page, and that's a bit more helpful. But again, I'm going to get a really hard job of understanding whether it's a nice, soft, heavyweight cotton fabric. I really need to be able to feel that, and that's why for this kind of product, in-store retail is still very dominant. Okay, so let's go back to another product which is going to get traffic from ChatGPT, and this is a good example of a home and garden product, pizza ovens. So I've picked this product because there is clearly a dominant supplier called Ooni in the UK, and if I'm looking for a mini pizza oven for my garden, you'll see that they really dominate the ChatGPT's recommendations. So for gas-fired, they've got the Ooni Coder. There's another couple of options, and the Ooni Coder again. And for wood-fired, they have the Ooni Feuerer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So that's great. Again, ChatGPT's let me down and not actually giving me any recommendations of where to buy it. And here's where Ooni gets let down as well, because when I do prompt it, it says, yes, you can buy it from the official site, but basically you're going to find a better option if you buy it from elsewhere. So you see, this is the problem. If I want to buy it, the Ooni Coder 12 here, it's listed for $299 on Ooni, but then it's listed for $239 on other pages. And honestly, as a consumer, I'm going to go with the cheaper option here. So with ChatGPT, you do need to get your pricing strategy right. You're absolutely not going to get away with listing the product at a higher price than it's available through other retailers. Now, if I step onto the page, I'm going to understand why I'm getting the recommendations. I mean, not only is it a great product with lots of great reviews, but they've done some really good work to understand exactly what else I can buy it with, the features, how easy it is to use. It's got lots of product spec, the weight, the size, what it's made from, all of the sort of concerns I might have about free delivery, warranty, best price, although to be fair, that's not true in this case. And then media reviews, so quotes from other magazines that reviewed it. And then I love this bit. This is the like product comparison grid, a bit like Amazon has. So lots of good detail there. Trustpilot reviews, again, why really trusted. And then their own on-site reviews, again, sorted by the top-rated reviews. Even more FAQs. So it's all there. It's lots of stuff. Not only is it really strong brand, but they're doing really, really well with the product descriptions and metadata. So to go back to the summary, the stats say that if you're in a category like electronics or equipment, luxury, something with high consideration purchase, it's quite possible to get up to 6%, maybe even 10% of traffic coming from ChatGPT now, and that's only going to increase. If you're in apparel, you're very unlikely to get more than 1% at the moment, but again, that is only going to increase. So the stats right now show that the majority of sites, 50% of the survey, got under 2% of their traffic from ChatGPT, but there are an outlier, 5% of sites that are getting more than 6%. So it is possible. If you go and have a look at your stats in Google Analytics, we have another video on how to do that. It's possible to get a high volume of traffic from ChatGPT, but you're going to need great metadata on the page, great reviews, great readable reviews so that the AI agent hasn't got to do too much work. You're going to need to have a very strong brand reputation. That takes time. And you're going to also need great site structure so the AI crawler can find the product it needs on your page. So I hope that helps. We'll be doing more in this series of how to get more traffic from ChatGPT.